Hi Moglets, welcome back to Arknights Endfield. Today we're taking a look at their newest character, Camille. In a nutshell, Camille is their very first limited 6-star Vanguard. And of course, being a Vanguard means he helps a ton with SP regeneration. Outside of his insane SP regeneration, he's also a really good support in certain teams, which we'll dive into a bit later after talking about Camille's kit. He's generally not meant to be the controlled operator, so his basic attacks aren't super important to talk about here, though they are very cool looking. His battle skill though is very nice. Basically, he'll summon some fire-flaying Vesper Wings that'll start hovering around a nearby enemy and apply heat infliction. The Vesper Wings will also apply weakness and heat susceptibility to the enemy they're floating around. And the cool thing is, not only do these Vesper Wings last a long time at 45 seconds, but if you defeat the enemy that has the Vesper Wings floating around them, they will go to a new target, reapplying heat infliction, weakness, and heat susceptibility. So especially in like multi-target content, it's a very efficient use of SP, since you can apply multiple stacks of heat infliction with one cast. His combo skill is triggered when an enemy's heat infliction is consumed or absorbed, basically dealing damage and recovering SP. If he performs the combo skill on an opponent that has the Vesper Wings, this will also trigger the final part of his battle skill, causing an explosion dealing more damage. His ultimate is also really nice. Of course, we got the big chunk of damage to start, but it also applies heat infliction and recovers SP, like pretty much everything else does. But more importantly, it transforms his battle skill into Hunter Pursuit, which is treated as a combo skill and does not cost SP. Much like his combo skill, it deals damage and recovers SP, but deals more damage than his combo skill and recovers twice as much SP as well. He also has some passives via the talent nodes. When using his combo skill, he'll heal himself and grants a link buff to the team, increasing the damage of the next battle skill or ultimate. This is only triggered if using the combo skill on an enemy that has the Vesper Wings hovering. If you do the enhanced battle skill from ultimate, transforming it into Hunter Pursuit, that requirement is removed. They don't need to have the Vesper Wings on them. And finally, his other passive can give himself up to 20% heat damage dealt whenever he restores HP via a skill, which as we just talked about, he can do with combo skill. The rest of the team also gets a quarter of that buff, so I guess 5%. It's something. But yeah, that is basically his kit. Just a ton of SP recovery, some nice sub DPS, efficient heat infliction application, and overall just a very nice well-rounded support for teams that need that. Let's go ahead and talk about build now, starting with weapon. Obviously, if you can pick up Blessing of Lustrous Carmine, his signature weapon, that's going to be best, as it always is. At R1, it gives him almost 30% ultimate gain efficiency, and then some team-wide buffs, attack and heat damage dealt, almost 10% there. So falling in line with his support role, yeah, his weapon is quite nice. Depending on refinement, the Battle Pass weapon Beacon of Duty can be almost as good as his R0 signature. As you can see, even at R0, it does provide some nice team buffs as well. Almost 20% physical and heat damage dealt. When it comes to gear, we are actually not going with the Hot Work set, but rather the good old Frontiers, because a lot of his support actually comes from his combo skill, and reducing its cooldown is always good. And since he's constantly restoring SP with basically everything he does, he should be able to easily keep up this 16% team-wide damage buff. So we're going Frontiers Protection Suit, Frontier Fiber Gloves T1, Frontiers Extra O2 Tube, and to finish it up, we're going to give him a Redeemer Seal just for some extra ultimate gain efficiency. Make sure we can keep that going as well. But yeah, that is basically the build, focusing on ultimate gain efficiency primarily, and then agility and intellect. Talking about teams now, the one we currently have equipped is pretty good. We mentioned Camille a bit while doing the Mifu video, and that he could slot in here instead of Akakuri, acting as the Arts Infliction unit for this team. He can also slot into other physical setups, so you can replace Mifu with a different like stack consumer. What I want to focus on today though is a Laevatain Heat team. Laevatain was my first real DPS, who I made my first real team around, and I really still like her. And Camille is now the support for this team. So if you also run a Laevatain team, you really should try and get him. Still really good outside of this one team, but it almost seems like he was made for it. So we're going to be trying that out today. So for a while, these three have kind of made up the Laevatain team. In general, Camille will be replacing Akakuri going forward, and essentially the last spot will either be Ardelia, Antal, or who we're going with, Gilberta. Laevatain, as usual, will be in 3-piece Hot Work. We got the Redeemer Armor for ultimate gain efficiency, and then yeah, the typical Hot Work gauntlets and 2 Hot Work pyrometers. For Wolfguard, we got the Chingbo set, Chingbo Heavy Armor, Chingbo Gloves, Chingbo Bamboo Cutter, and the Eternal Zyronite Power Core. Gilberta currently does not have a set. She's in a broken set, seemingly to maximize will, with 2 Link Slabs, Hot Work Gauntlets T1, and Bone Crusher Poncho T1. It doesn't seem right to me personally, but like, I kind of assume whoever equipped Gilberta for this account knows more than I do, so who knows? I haven't looked too deeply into Gilberta, if I'm totally honest. We could P5 him, but I think we'll talk about his potentials and do that a little bit later. For now, I want to leave all the 6 stars at P0. Wolfguard is P5. I think it's all right. He is a OG 5-star after all, and Gilberto also P0. But all right, let's actually try the team. I'm probably going to go through non-Agony mode on my own just to get used to the team a bit more, try and figure out some kind of rotation, and then we'll be back to try Agony mode together. Damn, I do not remember being able to do that many like enhanced E's with Laevatain. So I think, dude, she can just do them constantly. That's crazy. It might also be because of Gilberta. I never used her in the Laevatain team. I assume it's not just because of Mr. Camille. I mean, the basic point of this team is to apply these heat stacks for Laevatain to consume or absorb or whatever, and so she can do these boom big ass attacks. And yeah, she just gets them so fast in this team, it's crazy. We're gonna go and do her burst for fun here, though we don't even need it really. We can do all 4 combo skills. I think that's the first time I've seen that, like all 4 at once. Yeah, in this like more or less single target boss fight, we weren't able to do them that much. So I assume it's because all the AoE, you know, we can potentially apply heat infliction to several enemies, getting her stacks faster. Oh God, this guy again, I still have PTSD. I'm gonna save all those heat infliction stacks for when he's actually broken, which should be here in a second. There he goes, there he goes. Okay, so now we should be able to do Laevatain's nice E here. Kaboom! Some combo skills. We'll get some bursts off, sure. Combo skill. And boom, okay, he got obliterated. That wasn't Agony mode, unfortunately. But now we can go through Agony mode. Let's start with the first stage, the AoE stage. It was very impressive how many enhanced E's we could get off with Laevatain, so I hope it's the same case here. Basically, I'm kind of starting with the butterflies from Camille. That like triggers his own combo skill. Because like Laevatain is also absorbing the heat stacks. I'm also doing Gilberta's skill every now and then to pull all these guys together. Very nice for AoE. Yeah, we can do another enhanced one. Boom! God, it's so strong. I love Laevatain. We're gonna just do her burst kind of randomly here. And everyone else's as well. Maybe I should have done that first. Everyone's combo skill. She's just going insane. We have another enhanced E ready to go when we get that SP. Even with this cool SP guy, I am a little careless with how I'm using it. We can do his burst as well. And then like a special combo skill here. Or I guess we can actually do his E. Free of cast, free of charge. Okay, I probably messed up there by doing Wolfguard's E. It was blinking, so I really wanted to, but I think generally I want to save them for Laevatain. Maybe Gilberta every now and then. We are getting pretty close to the end here. Doing very well on time, of course, but we have to not die as well. That would be annoying. We could burst with Laevatain. I don't know if we really need to at this point, but sure, why not? And final enhanced E to wrap it up. Jesus. That was so sick. Next stage, Withered Sea. This is mostly a boss stage, but there are some minions around as well. We can already do an enhanced E, like 2 seconds into the battle pretty much, which is cool. Oh wow, he does a lot of damage. I gotta be careful. Another enhanced E. Don't mind if I do. Boom. Okay, that wasn't actually as impressive. We'll do her burst. It's ready. Why not? Oh, I have to be very careful. She is almost dead, but he's almost broken. Yes, there he goes. I risked it all, hoping we can break him before he does that big circle attack there. Oh, Laevatain died. But so did the boss right at the end. This old trick again. Let's at least on field with the new character, Camille then. Self-destruct? Oh. Oh, cool, and we could get to see his little special break skill. They really just do self-destruct. We can just wait here and do nothing, actually. I think he's doing it. Aw, man, we broke him. Actually, a time loss. Okay, whatever. I'll try and be a little bit more careful in the next stages. Tidal Grief. This is a purely minion one, I believe. Kind of a tower defense. We got to stop them from getting to the other side. We can already do Enhanced E with them all grouped together. Oh, God, that was so nice. Boom. I really need to learn how to manage my SP better. Even like with Camilla providing a lot of SP recovery, I'm still just spamming skills willy-nilly here. But we can do her burst now. It's over for you fools. One left, one left, one left. Yeah, I mean, that was like, what, a little over 2 minutes? Pretty good, pretty good. All right, we have pretty much a actual boss here now. We can do the special big skill here. We're gonna go ahead and do Wolfguard's burst. I basically just do bursts when they're ready. Let's use her burst before her enhanced E here, I suppose. There we go. Oh, that's some good damage. That is some good damage. All right. Wow, that was fast. I didn't see the time there. Blood to base next. This is like 2 enemies. Oh yeah, they be bouncing. They be bouncing. All right, fine. We're gonna use Wolfguard. We have like some SP here. Yeah, we can do it now. All right, it's burst time. I am scared. They are bouncing all over the place. These guys were so much less of an issue on non-agony mode, which probably, you know, sounds like it should be obvious, but like this is probably the easiest non-agony mode stage and they're giving me trouble. Oh wait, no, this guy is probably just summoning minions and we've been focusing on them. That's why it's not been going so well. Unfortunately, Laevatain died again, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get this guy right now. Yeah, okay. That was definitely more of a challenge. And now for the one I'm looking forward to the most by far, of course, the cryostatic connection. Let's do it. With so many heat operators in the team, you'd think we'd be like immune to frozen, but I don't think that's gonna be the case here. I am just kind of chilling for now until he's staggered. I'm just going to be like, you know, gaining my stacks up, trying to have a lot of... Oh, we got frozen. And we're probably dead. Oh my god. Please, please move. Please. Ow. Okay, I'm just going to wait until he does another attack and then we're going to break him. There. Oh wait, we got to get closer. Okay, let's just do everyone's burst real quick. We can't do Laevatain's, unfortunately. But we can do her enhanced E. I'll take that. We can do her burst now. It's probably a little too late, unfortunately. No, we still have some stagger time. Ooh, wait. Oh my god, please get the... Oh, we don't have enough SP. I did something dumb. I think I used Wolfguard again. How sad. Oh my god, we almost one-cycled him, dude. Damn, dude, that was close. Nah, I think we're dead. No. Oh, we're just gonna play it safe-ish, as safe as we can anyway, and just try and, oh my god, he's almost staggered again. We might do this first try. Oh my god. Oh, go, do stuff. Oh my god. Oh, dude, that was awesome. Nope, I do not want to retry that. I will take my W and get the hell out of here. But okay, I don't think we're actually going to max Camille, but I do want to talk about his potentials real quick. Truth be told, and I think I mention this every time I talk about Arknights is a potential system. They're not like massive buffs. P1 sounds pretty good, you know, 15 seconds more on the Vesper wings, so a total of a minute. Not really sure how necessary that is. They already last 45 seconds, but they also do apply 5% more heat susceptibility, so decent. P2 is just a few stats. His combo skill getting a -2 second cooldown reduction at potential 3 is probably pretty huge, and the damage and SP multipliers get a pretty small buff here. It's 1.15, so like 15% more. It's okay. It's okay. I don't think it's going to be game changing though. Less ultimate cost as always on P4. And then of course P5 is actually pretty good. Plus 6% heat damage boost per stack. So he would get a total of 50% heat damage boost, which, you know, pretty dang big. And then the rest of the team gets a quarter of that. So I guess 12.5% or something. It is a buff for sure. Like his own personal damage will go up a lot. And the team's damage will go up a little bit. But yeah, as I also usually say when it comes to potentials, it's a good thing they're not super overpowered. You can feel fine leaving them at P0 and they'll perform exactly what they need to. Bro, get in the shot. I'm trying to talk about both of us. But what can I say? I mean, I do love my Laevatain team and Camille just makes it so much better, especially with all the SP regeneration, but also the extra heat stacks. I feel like I can just do her special E so much more often and that's like really nice. That's her biggest source of damage. But yeah, that'll do it for the video. Again, if you're on a Laevatain team, you should really consider trying to get Camille. Like, damn. Feel free to leave your own thoughts in the comments down below though. Dropping a like or subscribing if you enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks as always for watching, and until next time.